Hey everybody, it's Cree. It's Realtor Cree with Coldwell Banker Residential. And I wanted to come on and do a short video. I had a very interesting conversation with a prospective client. And I wanted to come on and just kind of talk a little bit about it because I thought, the timing was right because she was expressing interest in becoming a realtor and she wanted to know like what do I do on a typical day as a realtor? And I thought, oh, okay, well, I'll do a short video. Maybe somebody else has that question too. But today is Friday, and so I do have a listing appointment today. And what that means is I'm going to list someone's property, and so I'll be heading out to that appointment today after my hair appointment, of course. And what I'll do is I'll go out and I'll sit and I'll talk with the family about why they need to list their property with me. And this is a little different because we've been working together for a little while with getting the house prepared. And so it was implied that I would be the realtor. And so what I do on a typical day is I wake up, I do check my emails. I want to make sure, I'm on top of the emails and make sure I haven't missed something important from a loan officer or a client. And I also look at the expireds. I look at, what just came on the market, what's pending, because we need to know that information. We have a wonderful system called the multiple listing system, and it allows us to look at hot sheets, and the hot sheets tell us, what's on the market right now and what's hot on the market today. And so a typical day for me is basically I get up, I do my workout. I usually go live on Facebook and do words of encouragement from the Chronicles of Cree. And then I sit down to start with the emails, like I stated a few minutes ago, and I'm looking at the emails, and then I start to look at the expires. I want to look at the expires because those are people who have listed their house, and for whatever reason, the house didn't sell, and so now that listing is expired, and I want to call them and see if perhaps I can get a listing appointment with them so that I can sell their home. I enjoy working with buyers. I enjoy working with sellers as well. But the real reason why I became a real estate agent is because I get to help people purchase houses. And what I mean by purchase houses is I get to be an instrumental figure in this entire process because buying a house can be an overwhelming experience, and sometimes people are just overwhelmed by the thought of buying a house, the thought of getting pre-approved, the thought of being pre-qualified. And so I help make that easy, and that excites me because I get to see memories being made with families. And so that's one of the reasons why I became a realtor. The other reason why I became a realtor is because there's no cap on my salary. As a school counselor, you get a certain amount of money every month, whether it's in the middle of the month or at the end of the month, depending on your school district. You get a certain amount of money, and that's all you get. They don't care that you came in early. They don't care that you stayed late. You get a salary. But when you're a real estate agent, you decide how much money you want to make because you have to get your ass out there and hustle. So if you want to make $100,000 in real estate, you can do it. You've just got to get out there and hustle. And real estate doesn't care, what color your skin is. It doesn't care who you are. The market is the market. You've just got to get out there and hit it. People need to know who you are. And so that's one of the reasons why I became an agent. And so there's so much that could go into this video. I'm just trying to give you like a conglomeration of a lot of things that happen. But today I am going to go and list this property. So I'm going to take my sign. It has my name and information on it because, of course, that's advertising. It needs to be in the yard. I'm going to take the necessary paperwork, and this is what this stack looks like. This is a stack of paperwork that I need to take so that I can get the house listed. I do have a list of requirements that I check off the checklist as I meet with the clients. Of course, you have to have a property disclosure statement so that people will know, more information about the house. They want to know, is it currently owned? Is it currently leased? Is it in foreclosure? Is it an estate? When was it constructed? And so I have my property disclosure statement. I have several of those because we have two different kinds, one from the Texas Association of Realtors and one from Coldwell Banker, my company. You have the addendum for lead-based paint if the house meets that. criteria, meaning any house that was built before 1978 has to have the lead-based paint disclosure. And so I have all these forms, and I'll sit down with the client. Hence why we have an appointment, because we do need to go over these forms so that we can address everything that needs to take place before you put it on the market. So all these forms have to be in place so I can send it over to my office. The listing agreement was really important too. It looks like this. And with the listing agreement, we talk about the property itself, improvements, any accessories, anything you want to exclude, how long it's going to be on the market, and most importantly, what is the house price for. And so we do the listing agreement, the agent signs it, and the sellers sign it, and this is what actually puts the house on the market. And so these are some of the things that I do as a realtor. As the time goes by, I'll add more videos. I want you to click subscribe to my channel, Realtor Cree, and I'll be adding more videos because, again, I think as people pose questions, to do a short video will allow me to address some of those because, again, so much goes into, listing a property for sale, and people want to know why you became an agent. People want to know how much money you make. It's so much that goes into a typical day of being a realtor, especially when there are appointments that have to be met, and that's what we do. We thrive on those appointments. We want appointments. We want listing appointments. We want buyers, and we want to help people achieve the dream of home ownership. And so, if you're in the market to buy or sell, give me a call, 940-218-5682, and if you need a bilingual agent, I'm your girl too. Yo puedo hablar en español y yo puedo ayudar a usted porque el proceso de comprar una casa es un grandote responsabilidad y yo puedo ayudar a usted. So let me know if you're in the market, you know someone who's in the market to buy, and I'll be happy to help them out. Again, I know this video was kind of like a conglomeration of things and I had a lot of different topics, but I just kind of wanted to touch a little bit on what a typical day is like, and hopefully I've answered that question in this video. And now leave me some comments in the bottom, and remember to subscribe to Your Realtor Cree, and I will see you at the top because the bottom is too crowded. See you in the next video.